first step to getting your style in order, getting everything good to go, is to clear your mind. So mindset is just key to getting everything going. Like, just as in business, you wouldn't just have an idea and just run out and start implementing it. Now, as entrepreneurs, we have the freedom to implement things quickly. However, we usually make some sort of a plan, an outline, get some things in order first. That's exactly what we're gonna do right now. The most common thing that women do, men do it as well, is you stand in front of your closet and you're like, I have nothing to wear. I have a big meeting, or I'm going to take a client out, or I'm speaking, on a panel. You look, there's nothing, disaster, your mind is just cluttered with chaos. You run out to the mall, try to find something, and you can't find anything. Nothing fits, it doesn't look good, it doesn't fit the occasion, you're unsure. You end up spending a bunch of money on something you wear once, and you're not even that in love with it. That's because you didn't go in with a plan. You didn't clear your mind. You didn't get your mindset appropriate for cultivating great style. And that's really what I teach people. Is this is not like a one-off thing. Like, I'm not teaching you how to have a more successful trip to the mall. I'm setting you up to have a more successful life when it comes to style. Saving time, saving money, saving energy. So it all starts up here. I'm gonna give you a couple little stats before we clear that mind. Here's one. This is a quote from Forbes magazine. Clothing makes a strong visual statement about how you see yourself. Comfort may aid productivity, but in this era of Me Inc. and the brand called you, are flip-flops, sweats, jeans, and flashy or revealing clothing part of how you want to be judged? You might think you are expressing your individuality, but you could also be sending the message that you're not a serious professional. That's something to think about. Here's another one. Although it may not seem fair, it isn't worth it to dress differently if you have a goal in mind. It takes time to make up for a bad first impression. I saw a woman coming into this agency with a great resume, but they weren't getting the jobs because they didn't know how to dress. Another quote from Forbes magazine. Now, you may not be going to a job interview, but those quotes are proving that style absolutely matters. And it is tied to that mindset. As you saw in that first quote, oh, I want to be comfortable. Or you hear the second quote, you're like, I don't have a boss. I don't need to shop a resume. Who cares? But when the anxiety comes later, that's when you really start to care. So there's a few roadblocks that plug up our mind and our success when it comes to style. A lot of people, especially entrepreneurs, think, I've got enough money to spend on my business. I gotta pay for marketing, I got employees, I've got supplies. I'm really not trying to spend any money on fashion. It's just not that important. That's a mind block, roadblock in the mind. Another one is, what are people going to think? So perhaps you've been in business for a long time and you've gotten away with wearing jeans and a t-shirt and crazy sneakers. And you're like, if I start dressing well, then what are people going to think of me? Everyone knows this is me, this is who I am. So why change it? Because we might disrupt what people are already thinking of us, okay? Another roadblock that really stops us from having amazing style is my body's not good enough. Or, once I lose the weight, or once I look this certain way. Stop with that, okay? We need to dress for the person that we are now. But those things like money, size, other people's opinions, that's really what cripples us. And we push all that stuff down, thinking it doesn't matter, it's silly, but then it inevitably comes back up. So my first challenge for you is to think about those things and how you can possibly push through them. So let's tackle the what will other people think of me. This one's huge. And this is actually one that's been really big for me is, I live in Los Angeles. People don't really dress up. You can wear jeans and flip-flops anywhere and be accepted. So when you take things to the next level, you are going to be like, oh my gosh, are they looking at me? What are they thinking? They think that I think I'm the business. But you have to take it back to you. What's important to you? I know that when I dress my best, I feel more powerful, I feel more confident, I get things done, even working from home. My office is here at my home. If I'm wearing yoga clothes, I'm not going to perform as well as when I wear like a cute little blazer, jeans, and a button-up shirt. I'm in boss mode and I'm going to work harder. I'm going to work more efficiently. So if when I'm in that work from home outfit and I run to Target and everyone else has sweatpants on, why do I care what they think of me? Are they paying my bills? Are they paying my rent? Are they paying my employees? I don't think so. This is an opportunity to be selfish. Be selfish. Here's an experiment. Wear something great. You got something good in your closet. I know you do. Wear it out to a networking event. Wear it to a business meeting. Wear it to the office. Wear it at home if that's where you work, and see how you feel. Don't think about anybody else. Think about how you feel. And if you feel good, then let's eliminate that roadblock about what everyone else thinks, because this is about you. Another roadblock is the I'm too big, or I'm too small, or once I lose weight, or once I change this. It's all about functioning in the now. Now is the only time that we have. I know that bodies change, you gain weight, you lose weight, and there's nothing worse than putting something on in your closet and not having it fit. I had this experience really recently. I've gotten into boxing, super into it. It's a perfect way for me to relieve stress after working all day. But because of that, I've got like welcome to the gun show here, and my jackets don't fit. It's like Incredible Hulk style. They're about to burst at the seams. And I keep telling myself, I love these jackets. I'm not buying new jackets because I'm not going to be a bigger size. I'm going to somehow shrink these arms and fit back into these jackets. Like, that's what's gonna happen. But here's what really happens. Every single time I go to get dressed and I put on a blazer, I put on a jacket, I feel horrible about myself. All of the anxiety of I'm not good enough, if only I could lose a little bit of weight, all comes back, and it ends in a tragic meltdown. Hopefully you can relate. Maybe I'm alone here, but it will ruin your whole day. Like, not feeling enough will ruin your whole entire day. Now, what if when I went into my closet and I put on a jacket that fits, I would immediately forget about what size that jacket is. Maybe at the store I would think about it like, oh crap, I have to get a size 6 jacket instead of a 4 now. But every time I try that jacket on, I'm not gonna be thinking that it's a 6. I'm gonna be thinking this fits, and I don't have to enter that shame spiral of my clothes being too tight or ill-fitting. Just eliminate that. Operate in the now. You deserve to look good right now. So there is no waiting till you lose the weight. I hear it from clients all the time. Well, I'm exercising right now. I just started this new diet, so let's just wait 6 months. No, we're not gonna wait 6 months. We're gonna do it right now. And in 6 months, when you lose the weight, you can get your clothes tailored. You've earned yourself another shopping spree. You can get new clothes right now. And the final one is the money component. So thinking that spending money on style is silly, it's wasteful, it's frivolous, the fashion industry is like, oh, you know, I don't want to be one of those girls who spends all their money on shoes. You deserve to spend a little money on yourself. Do you know how hard we work? We work really hard. I don't know about you, but I will work like sun up, sun down, eat something, work some more, round the clock, 7 days a week, always working, trying to take my business to the next level. It's okay to spend some of that money on yourself. And if you think about it in the context of what I described earlier, remember we were getting your mind right? It's part of your business. It's part of your brand. It's part of what you're doing here. Like, it would be great if I could just wear the same stupid sweatpants every day and a t-shirt. That would be awesome. But I work in fashion. Fashion is part of my brand. It's part of both of my businesses. It is both of my businesses. So I have to invest in myself. I have to dress the part. So really, it's kind of a business expense. And it's just the basic fundamentals like, you know, food, shelter, clothing. It's in there. It's part of the budget. So carve that out for yourself and allow yourself to spend that money and allow yourself to get past that whole scarcity mentality. Ooh, if I buy a pair of shoes, then it's over for me. My business is going to go under and I'm going to live under a bridge. It's not like that, okay? Just, you know, you're all smarty pants out there. You know how to manage some stuff. You've managed to build a very successful business. So put some money aside in your budget to buy clothing that works for you and your business. So those are the common roadblocks. Other ones I'm sure pop up, but through my experience working with clients, those are the most common ones that I want you to get over.